Welcome to Inside Evil Interrogations, where we explore the most complex criminal cases and analyze the techniques detectives use to uncover the truth. Make sure to subscribe for detailed breakdowns of real-life interrogations and the stories behind them. Today, we examine the interrogation of Bono Kollie, a man implicated in the tragic death of 25-year-old Jermiquec Goings. Goings was fatally shot during what police described as a drug deal turned armed robbery in Baton Rouge. Kollie was charged as an accessory after the fact, raising questions about his role in the events leading to Goings' death and his knowledge of the armed robbery. This 1 hour and 40-minute interrogation reveals the psychological tension between Kollie and investigators as they attempt to untangle the truth. Detectives start the interrogation by establishing a conversational tone, asking Kollie about his background and his relationship with Goings. Kollie claims they were acquaintances through drug transactions, but insists he wasn't directly involved in the robbery. He describes himself as a middleman who facilitated drug sales, downplaying his role in the incident. Detectives subtly challenge Kollie's statements, introducing general questions about his presence near the crime scene and interactions with Mackin and Westmore. Kollie's responses are guarded, and he shifts blame, emphasizing that he wasn't the one who orchestrated the robbery. Forensic experts would note Kollie's efforts to minimize his role while maintaining an air of cooperation, a common tactic among suspects attempting to deflect responsibility.
Sorry, I didn't have any coffee or breakfast. I got just room temperature water if you want. You good?
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm Detective Boudreaux. I'm the Baton Rouge Police Department. Okay. Before we do anything, let me get some information from you, and I'll inform you of your rights, and then we can go from there. Okay. How do you say your name?
Bono.
Bono. Okay. Kollie?
Yes, sir.
What's your date of birth?
12/14/94.
What's your address?
Right now, 188 Homewood Place, Reserve, Louisiana, 70084.
70084?
Yes, sir.
You have a phone number?
My phone is off.
Okay. What's the last phone number that you had for it?
225-250-9658.
Okay. I'm gonna read a little rights card for you, okay? And then we're gonna kind of get into things, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney to assist you prior to questioning and to be with you during questioning if you so desire. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you have the right to stop. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you have the right to have an attorney appointed for you prior to questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Having these rights in mind, you wish to speak to me about maybe what's going on?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
I'm in the mailbox.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm with Baton Rouge Police Department. I'm a homicide detective, okay? I'm investigating a murder that took place Monday night in Baton Rouge, okay? And your name's come up, okay? It's the murder of Jermiquec Goings, okay? I don't know if you know who that is. Do you know who that is?
No.
How do you know him?
Wait, can I ask you one question first?
Of course.
They took my phone and my ID,
Okay.
cards and stuff.
Okay.
But they never brought it to the jail with me.
Okay. It's probably going to be in your car. Okay, what we're going to do is we're towing your car to Baton Rouge. I'm going to get a search warrant. We're going to search it. Okay, I remember looking in the mirror in the window. Your phone was on the seat, your wallet was on the seat, and your car keys were on the seat.
I don't know no numbers.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna explain whenever we're done. I'm gonna kind of explain to you what's gonna happen next. Okay. Okay. How do you know my victim?
I buy weed from him like almost every week.
Okay. So regularly buy weed from him?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the last time you went to buy weed from him?
Monday.
Monday? Day or night?
Night.
Night? Okay. Do you remember what time you went to go meet with him?
It was around 9.
Around 9?
Around 9 something.
Okay, 9 something?
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you go?
Off the Cedar Crest
Off of Cedar Crest?
Yes.
Okay, was it like houses or business?
house.
House. Do you know if it was his house?
Yeah, because I always go there.
You always go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't have nothing to about.
Okay. So you went to his place, you bought some, did you end up buying weed?
No,
You didn't? Why not?
when I got there, I had a blue, what you call it, a gray Honda behind me.
Okay.
When he came out, he told me
Who's he?
to call him Cheese.
Okay, so my victim.
Yeah. I call
Okay.
him
He
Cheese.
came out of a house or?
Yeah, a
Came out of a
house.
house. Okay.
House. He came out, he walked up to my car, I had my windows down, and he told me, wait, I'm gonna serve them first because they been here before you.
Okay.
So I told him, okay. When he walked up to their car, before he could get to the driver's side, 3 dudes hopped out the car.
Okay.
Alright, when 3 dudes hopped out the car, one of them pointed a gun at him. The other one ran up to my car. I had $700 on me because I was getting a QP from him.
Uh-huh.
Let me get out of my car, empty out my pocket, he took all my money.
Mm.
And then I heard him say, dude, he grabbed the gun off the passenger seat. Cause I had ordered a gun.
That was the victim telling you that?
No,
Or who was saying get the gun off the passenger
the
seat?
dudes that hop out the car.
Okay.
My gun I always ride with it on the passenger seat. I ordered it like a week ago.
Okay.
That we go hunting squirrels and shit like
What
that.
kind of gun is it?
It's a AR-15.
An AR?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all black.
Okay.
So when he grabs it, dude searching me. He take out my money out of my pocket. He take out my money out of my pocket. He trying to get Cheese to go in the house. He telling Cheese to bring him in the house. And Cheese said, man, my people sleep. I'm not bringing you in the house. The dude that they call Duty, that I heard him call Duty, cocked my gun.
Mm-hmm.
When he cocked my gun, Cheese takes off running.
Where?
He went, all right, the house is facing this way.
Mm-hmm.
He went that way.
Okay.
He took off running. He took off running. He even dropped the weed.
Okay.
He dropped the weed and took off running.
Okay.
And then the dude said, Duty, get him. And he said, Duty, get him. Dude started chasing him. When dude chased him, the dude that took off my money came from around my car. He came from around my car. I jumped in my car.
Okay.
And I pulled off.
Then
And
what?
gunshots.
You heard gunshots?
Yeah. And when I told everybody I told what happened, all they told me was, just call your gun and stolen.
Hmm. So how'd you find out that my victim got killed?
The next morning.
Okay.
The next morning I found out.
Okay.
Uh,
And why have I not heard from you?
I was scared.
Scared of what?
Because it was a drug deal.
I don't give a fuck.
That's the reason why.
I don't give a
And when
fuck.
I told my people, that's all they told me. I'm being totally honest with you. I've been shopping with him. I got 2 jobs, 3 kids. He got 2. I've been knowing him.
Mm-hmm.
We never had no problems with each other. Prior to this or any other time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I come with my money.
Mm-hmm.
I come almost every weekend, so I don't short him. He don't short me. Like, we know each other. He got 2 kids, I got 3.
Mm-hmm.
I done had this happen to a cousin of me before. If you check your sister, Charles Boyle, he went to make a sale in the South,
Mm-hmm.
and he got shot in the head. They found him in somebody's backyard.
Mm.
So I honestly know how it feels. I wouldn't want nobody to go through that. But my fear of calling y'all was just because I came there to get weed.
Mm-hmm.
That was my fear. I wouldn't personally take my gun that I had bought online and go shoot somebody with it.
And you brought it with you though?
Yeah, I always ride with my gun. I always ride with my gun. Always. I go to work with it. Like, that's where it's at, because I have kids, so I don't put it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it in the car.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm going in the house, I lock my door and I keep it in the back seat. When I'm riding around or going to work, it's right there in my front seat.
Okay.
So I always take it with me.
So where'd you go after?
I went home.
Straight home.
I went straight home.
How? Tell me the route you took.
Like, that way, I went that way out took the interstate because I stayed.
I-10 or I-12?
The interstate by what is called by Circle K by Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I took.
Where'd you get on the interstate at? Right there?
Yeah, right there. And I just took it straight home. I took it straight, got on New Orleans. And you know how you
So you went all the way to New Orleans and then came back?
No, I didn't go. No. When you get on the interstate,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you get off on the New Orleans exit.
Okay.
When you get on that New Orleans exit, then that's a straight shot down.
I got you. Okay. So you didn't go anywhere after this?
No. I didn't go nowhere.
Because I already have your phone records, and I can map them out, and I can map out your movements, and I can map out the times.
I didn't go.
So your phone records are going to show you going straight to the interstate from there and straight home.
I didn't go nowhere else. I went home. I didn't go nowhere else.
Come.
I went home, jumped straight into bed. And when I told my people, that's the first thing they told me, was just call the gun and stolen. That's why it took me a whole another day to call in the gun stolen. Well, 2 more days, because I was thinking about it. Call the gun and stolen or call him. Call the gun and stolen or call him. But I'm like, you went to get weed. It don't
Man, I'm
matter.
going to be telling you, I'll tell you straight up, fuck your weed sale. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not the drug police. I'm the murder police.
I
I
understand.
don't care
I
if you're buying weed. People buy weed every day. I don't give a shit at all. I don't care. Some do. Some people, that's their jobs. I get it. I don't care. That's not my job, is to enforce people buying fucking weed or coke or whatever. I don't care. Unless it has a direct impact on my murder, which this one does, and you never came to me. And now, guess what? You're primary suspect number 1, and I have an arrest warrant for you.
This was.
This case isn't over, and I'm going to look into what you've told me. I have to.
Like I said, you
Because
can strap
if you legit didn't do it,
I didn't.
then
You can strap it to a lie detector
you
test
can't
right
use
now.
those. Can't use those.
I'm saying,
Can't use
I'm
them
just
for it.
saying, I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Okay.
Like I told the other officer, do you want to have a lawyer? I said, no, because I don't have nothing to lie about.
Yeah.
I told him, you can strap me to a lie detector test or whatever. I sit there and tell the same story.
Could you ID the people?
The one that grabbed my gun off the seat was light skinned, dreads in his head. The other one that pat me down was heavy set, dark skinned. And the other one was about my height and he was dark skinned too.
Did they? How they get it out your car? Did they open the door?
Yeah, it was right there on the arm.
No, but they opened the door. They didn't go through the window.
No.
Has anybody opened that door since then?
Open my passenger door? No. I didn't open it.
Has anybody else been in your passenger seat since that night?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
So she has opened the car door.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look. What's going to happen next? I'm not bringing you back to Baton Rouge tonight. Okay. We don't have enough manpower. Okay. So you're going to stay here in the jail over here tonight. Okay. Tomorrow, I can't get rid of the warrant right now. I can't because I have to research what you said. Because the fact of the matter is, you're putting yourself on the scene of a murder at the time of a murder. Okay?
Yes,
and I know you went to buy. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, I need to look at what you're saying. Because how do I know that you're not making this story about him in there? I don't know you, but listen to me. I don't know you. I've never dealt with you.
Right.
People lie to me every day.
Right.
So right now, there's no way for me to know whether what you just told me is a complete bullshit to take the blame off of you or if it's legit. I don't know.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
What I do know is that you were on the scene of my murder at the time of my murder.
Right.
You're admitting that.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't have
So-
to lie, but I don't want to sit here and tell you.
I get it.
And tell you, oh, I wasn't there, and then come back that I was there.
Right.
and then gets
That's smart.
and then gets right and put myself. I'm already done put myself in a big hole.
Yup.
By not coming to you first.
Yup.
So if I sit here and tell you I wasn't there,
Okay. Well, what's going to happen next? They're going to bring me back to the jail tonight over here. Okay. We're going to come, me and somebody else are going to come pick you up tomorrow. Okay. We're going to bring you back to the office, probably do a lengthier interview. Okay. And then you're going to be booked into the jail over there. My case is not over. I am going to investigate what you told me. Okay. I have to thoroughly check it out. And I will thoroughly check it out as best as I can. I'm going to. Okay. As of right now, do you have any questions for me? I mean, I'm sure you do, but I can't get into a lot of it right now, okay? But we are going to come pick you up tomorrow, okay? I can't give you any phone numbers right now because I don't have anything, but I'm going to get your cell phone tomorrow. Whenever I search your car, I can give you some phone numbers whenever we get you tomorrow.
yeah,
Okay.
my phone is gonna be dead. So
Okay, it's a 5 phone?
yeah,
Okay, we have chargers. I can do all that. Okay. So just be patient. We'll be back tomorrow to come pick you up. We're gonna go over all this stuff again tomorrow. And then we'll go from there. Okay? But in the future, I'm gonna tell you this again tomorrow. Hopefully you never find yourself in this instance again. But in the future, fuck your drug sale. If somebody dies, that takes priority, that takes precedence. If you have nothing to do with it, you better let the police know as soon as possible and not have us track you down. It looks bad for you that we had to track you down. Just being straight. It looks bad for you right now. Okay? Sit tight. I'm gonna get you back to the jail, okay?
I ask one more question.
What's up?
Saying it's gonna be tomorrow before y'all come back and talk to me again.
We're gonna come pick you up and bring you back to Baton Rouge, and we're gonna talk to you again tomorrow. Yeah, but we can't do it tonight. We don't have enough people to do it tonight. Okay? I can't do it tonight.
Like there's no way I can take a lie and tell the takes or nothing.
We don't do that. We don't do that. And even if you passed it, it wouldn't do anything. We can't use that in court. There's nothing that can, short of one of those guys who you're saying did it, calling me up and telling me they did it right now, there's nothing I can do for you right now. Just being straight with you, man. I'm not gonna bullshit
So
you.
if y'all find the person with the gun or none of that, I'm taking the charge.
Probably. I'm just being real with you, my man. But I'm going to look. And I'm going to do everything I can. I'm still going to work my case. Just because I'm arrested you doesn't mean my case is over with.
That's what I'm saying. You saying if y'all don't find who took my gun,
And I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. I'm going to say this. You need to hope for that. That's all I can tell you. Okay? I'm being straight with you. I'm being honest with you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, whenever we're done talking to you, tomorrow, after we're done talking to you again, I'm going to get with the prosecutor who's on this case. And I'm going to lay out everything to her too. And see what she has to say. Okay?
because man, I always come to this dude, man.
Okay. But there's no way for me to know right now whether you're being honest or complete full of shit. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know you. You may be the best liar in the world. You're believable right now, but how does that doesn't mean anything.
Because this is, I got 2 jobs.
It doesn't mean anything.
Like,
It doesn't mean anything. People rob people all the time and they don't need the money.
no.
And
I
people
know.
kill
I
people,
understand
so-
what you. I understand what you're saying. I'm not built like that.
But I don't
man.
know that.
I'm not built like that.
But I don't know you.
I'm just saying my cousin died like that.
Okay. Look, I understand what you're saying.
Like literally a year ago.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go do the same thing. I'm not dumb enough to take a gun that I just purchased in my name and go use it on somebody.
Well, people are. And
I'm not.
But I don't know you.
Like I understand I bought this gun online. It's in my name.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't take it and go use it on somebody.
Yeah.
We never had no problems. I never had no problem coming in with no problems.
Yeah.
Almost every weekend I come to him.
What kind of car was it there, you said?
A gray Honda.
A gray Honda?
Yes.
Accord, Civic, do you remember? Or if it was just a car?
It had to be a Accord. Cause it got the a 4-door
Mm-hmm.
and it got the H on it in front of it.
Okay.
It was parked right behind mine.
Okay.
When I pulled up, he said pull up by his Honda.
Yeah.
The Honda that's posted in front of his house, they don't got no bump on it.
Okay.
So when I pulled up, they was already pulled up behind me.
Okay. So they pulled up right behind you?
They was already
They were already there, so you
Yeah, so when he came out, he was gonna serve them first before he came to serve me. He told me to wait. He said it was here first, so I'm gonna get them first, then I'm coming to you.
Okay. Okay. Well, look, there's nothing I can do for you right now. We're gonna come pick you up tomorrow. Okay? So just sit tight, we'll be back tomorrow, come pick you up and bring you back here. Okay? Alright, I got one of my co-workers. He's gonna go pick up some McDonald's, okay? So while we wait to figure we can get started, alright? Oh. Before we go, I'm gonna have to read you your rights again, okay? I'm gonna get you to sign this. Okay, listen up. I'm Detective Brandon Boudreaux, an officer with the Baton Rouge Police Department. We're investigating a homicide, which is a criminal offense punishable by imprisonment. The reason for your interview is to gain information. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions and to have them with you during any questioning. Do you understand that? You have the right to this advice in the presence of a lawyer, even if you cannot afford to hire one. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, the court will appoint one to represent you. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand that? Okay. Last part's for juvenile, doesn't pertain to you. Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you? Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to us now? Okay. Signed by the X? Okay. You alright?
Weak.
You weak? Why are you weak? Just hungry? Okay. Well, we got some food coming to you in a little bit, okay? Alright, Mrs. Bono. So, you and I met last night. We discussed a little bit regarding my case, which is the murder of Jermiquec Goings. How do you know him? What's his nickname?
Cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. So go over with me what occurred. Well, first, how do you know him?
Detectives begin presenting evidence linking Kollie to the scene, such as phone records and witness statements. They also highlight the actions of Mackian and Westmore, hinting that Kollie may have had prior knowledge of their intentions. Kollie becomes defensive, repeatedly denying any awareness of the robbery plan. As the tension rises, detectives suggest that Kollie could face harsher charges if he's withholding information. This creates a psychological dilemma for Kollie: protect his associates or cooperate to mitigate his legal exposure. His responses become increasingly fragmented as he tries to reconcile his denials with the evidence.
Know him from weed sales that I used to get from him.
Okay. So you used to buy weed from him?
Yeah.
Okay. How often?
Almost every week.
Almost every week?
Yeah.
Okay. On Monday night,
Do you have issues with blood sugar?
Yeah, I got no blood.
You diabetic?
Nah.
No?
It's anemic.
Anemic. Okay.
you want to wait until after you eat?
I'm good. Everything,
You sure?
Everything I said is.
I know, but no, I'm talking about, you seem like you're not feeling all that great. You're fine? Okay. So, Go ahead and walk me through Monday night.
He always let me know when he's straight.
Meaning, what's that mean?
He always let me know when he got weed.
You got weed to sell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he's straight, he'll let me know.
Okay.
He's straight. If you want to come get some shit. So when he hit me out, I asked him was it the same prices. He was like, yeah, but I'll do it for $680. Get some pressure. I'm like, all right, after I leave my dinner. Because I was out with I was expecting a child on the way. I was out with her at her dinner. So I said, after I leave my dinner, I'm going to come over there, come cop from you.
You were in Baton Rouge, or were you closer to your house in Reserve or La Place?
I was on Canal Street.
Oh, you were in New Orleans?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where she had her dinner at.
Okay.
So after I left the dinner, I told him I was on my way.
Okay. Do you remember what time that was about?
It was about 8 something.
About 8 something?
I dropped off at work.
Then you headed to Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how you went?
I took the interstate.
Interstate?
I took the interstate.
Okay.
So,
Whenever you got to Baton Rouge, where did you go to meet up with him?
see the crest at the same place I was going.
Okay, so it's a house.
Before that, he was in Glen Oaks.
Okay, but Monday night
It was
you
Cedar
went
Crest.
Cedar Crest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And whenever you got there, walk me through.
when I got there, it was already a silver grayish Honda behind me.
Was Cheese outside?
No, he wasn't outside when I got there.
Okay.
When I got there, I didn't know I was outside.
How'd you let him know?
I called him.
Okay.
I didn't know I was outside. He was like, all right, he's finna come. When he came to me. He was like, hold on. I'm gonna serve them first because they was here before you. I was like, all right, cool. So while I was waiting on him, he walked up to their car. Before he could get to the car, all three of them hopped out. Two hopped out the passenger seat, and one hopped out the driver's seat.
Mm-hmm.
They hopped out. One of them had a gun.
Which one? Do you remember? If you don't remember, that's
The
fine.
heavy set one. He was heavy set in black, like dark skin. He had a black hoodie on. He was all black. He had black sweatpants and a black hoodie on. He pointed the gun at Cheese. He was talking to Cheese. He was trying to make Cheese bring him in the house. The other one was the driver. He came around to me. He had like a small black lock.
Came to your side of the car, the driver's side of your car?
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
Let me get out the car. He made me get out the car. He pat me down. He told me no move. He took all the money I had on me. I had $700 on me. $680 was supposed to go to Cheese. $20 was supposed to go in my gas tank.
Okay.
For me to get back home. So he took all my money off of me. My car door was still open. The gun was right down the passenger seat.
What kind of gun?
A black AR.
Black AR?
Yeah, I ordered it off a line.
Okay.
Like, right a week or two ago.
Okay.
And it had the other dude that I hopped out. He was tall, kind of light skinned, like caramel, kind of with dreads in his head.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that was patting me down told him, dude, he grabbed that gun.
Said, dude, he grabbed that gun?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he grabbed my gun. They was trying to make Cheese go in the house. Cheese was like, man, my people sleeping there, and I ain't making nobody go in the house. So the dude, he cocked the gun.
Which gun? Your rifle?
My rifle.
Okay.
When he cocked it, Cheese took off running.
Which way?
The house is this way.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese went that way,
Okay.
running into the other yard.
Okay.
When Cheese took off running, the dude that was with me said, Dude, get him. So Dude started chasing him. When Dude started chasing him, Dude left me and came around the car. When he came around the car, I jumped in my car and drove off.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard gunshots go off. And I went straight home. And I went home. But before I went home, I was calling.
Where's home real quick? It's in
LaPlace.
LaPlace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called a couple of people.
Who?
I called a girl on the phone. I was talking to her. And I called another female, the one I left the dinner with. She was asking me, was I home safe? And I told her, yeah. So that's the two people I called. And I explained to my friends what happened. The first thing they told me was, just call the gun and stole it.
Okay.
I went to work after that. And when I went to work the next day, I tried calling it and stolen, and it said I had to be at home so the people could come out to me. But I worked 2 jobs, so I had to get up at like 2 in the morning. I didn't know they would come at like 2 in the morning.
Okay.
So I waited till the next day after. The next day after, I called in late to work, just so I could call it in.
And that's on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you tell them?
I told them my gun was stolen in my car. That's exactly what I told them.
You told him it was stolen out of Baton Rouge
No,
during a robbery. You didn't tell him that part.
no, I didn't say none of that.
What'd you tell him when you say it was
just
stolen
told
out of
him-
your car?
I just told them it was stolen out of my car, like somebody broke into my car.
Okay.
That's what I told them.
Why didn't you tell him the truth?
Because, like I said, it was a choice. I was scared. I never been in this position before. So my first thing was just call the gun in stolen. That's all I came. And that's all the advice I got.
So going back to the beginning, when you said you got there, you said that car was already there, but they were behind you.
Yeah.
How are they behind you if they're already there?
Because he told me to pull up by his Honda. His Honda have no bumper. Where they was parked on the side. They wasn't parked in his driveway.
Did you pull in the driveway or you pulled on the street?
I pulled it, like, all right, this is the house. The Honda facing this way. I pulled up on the curb like this, and the car was pulled up behind me.
Okay.
So I passed them up and pulled up like that. So that's how my car was facing. It wasn't all the way in the driveway, but the head was facing that way.
Okay.
What car were you in?
My white and ballot.
Okay. And you were by yourself?
Yes.
Did you see anybody else out there? No.
Nobody else out there.
Did you have, let me ask you this. I understand you being scared. Did you have any intention whatsoever of notifying us?
At first I did.
No, I'm not, but you didn't.
I did.
So,
I did, like,
were you ever gonna call and say, hey, that murder on Crestwood, I was out there?
Honestly, to be honest with you,
I'd prefer that. If you weren't, tell me you weren't.
to be honest with you, I was in between. That's what I'm saying. I was in between. I really was scared. I never been in this position before. I didn't know how it was gonna turn out. I didn't know if I'd call you or how it was gonna turn out. Like I said, I had a cousin, Charles Boyd. You could look in your system, died like that. With a weed seal. He wanted to catch a seal in the summer. So I know how they feel. Like me and him never had a problem, no issues at all.
Let me ask you this. Why should I even believe you?
I'm telling you, because I have so much.
I had to track you down. You never came forward, ever. Okay? You have these people that everybody who called 911 that night, they all mentioned the white Impala. The first time I ever heard about a gray or silver Honda was from you. I had white Impala the moment I was out there that morning working the scene. I was told white Impala. Immediately. So, and not just from 1 or 2 neighbors, from a lot.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to lie about, man.
But you have a lot to lie about.
I don't. Like, God, honest truth, I was gonna call you and come to you. I just was scared. I didn't know what to do. And the advice I got is what I just went with.
Well, that's some shitty advice.
Sounds to me like the only thing you're worried about is that gun being stolen or being connected to you. That you wanted to get it out of your name. We see that all the time. If somebody did some shit in my car, first thing I'm gonna do is report that bitch stolen. Somebody shoots somebody with my gun, first thing I'm gonna do is report that bitch stolen.
Distance yourself. And that's what you did.
But at the same time, you wrapping yourself up in more lies. And you
But-
taking our case and you putting a cute little bow on it so I can hand it over to the DA and be like, there's your killer.
I'm not.
There's your killer.
You did, but that's exactly what you're doing.
Trust me. If I was with anybody else, I'm not gonna take a lick for nobody. I'm not finna take a lick for nobody. It's not about ragging or nothing. I have a lot to lose. I have a
You
child.
got your entire life to lose.
I have a child on the way, and I already have 3. So I'm not gonna take a lick for somebody else. If I was with somebody else, trust me, I don't care about no ragging.
We don't think you were with anybody else.
No, I know. I
And if
I don't know if I believe you about this whole story of these people in the car. That's awfully convenient.
I'm not lying.
That they take your gun and use your gun? Why do they use theirs?
Let you leave?
And then let you leave. Why did they kill you?
I jumped in my car. That's
So
what
what?
I'm saying. It was that quick. Like I could.
But there's one standing right next to you. There's one that you're saying standing next to you the whole time.
When he pat me down, he took my money. I
Took
have
your
nothing
money?
else. He trying to get.
He's standing next to you when he tells somebody named Duty to go shoot this dude Cheese.
He told dude to grab my gun.
And then he said get him. And then according to you,
Yes,
he said
dude,
get him.
because Cheese took off running.
But yet they
The whole
chased Cheese
time.
down and murdered Cheese and let
Because
you leave.
the whole time he was trying to get Cheese to go in the house.
Do you not see where there's
But
a
you're a
problem?
witness. But you're a witness. And there's 3 of them, according to you.
Yes.
So the fact that they didn't attempt to shoot you. Put yourselves on our side.
It seemed all bad for me.
Yeah, it does.
I can't.
It does. We're gonna be straight with
all
you.
bad. I know.
It's
I know.
really fucking bad for you. Now, I will say this. Like I said last night, I have an obligation to investigate your claims. My investigation isn't done. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. The only thing that could clear me is the gun get found. That's the only thing that could clear me.
Not necessarily.
Then you can tell us exactly where that gun is.
I'm telling you, if I knew where, I even told him if you could strap me into a lie detector, I would take
That doesn't prove anything.
Dude, I don't know where he's at. If I knew, I'm telling you, I wouldn't throw my life away for nobody else.
You're not throwing your life away for nobody else. This is all you. It's yours to clear up, it's yours to fuck up, and it's yours to serve time behind this bullshit. Cause you went to a weed deal and it went bad.
Fair.
You ended up killing this dude, and then you driving home, you panicked, probably tossed a gun along that interstate that we fucking drove along earlier today.
I didn't.
So you toss the gun, then you try to figure out what to do, and you're telling random women all this shit, you're telling other people, and they give you some really crappy advice to tell you to report this gun stolen. After it's been used in a murder.
And you
I
do.
didn't shoot him.
If you truly had nothing to do with it, you would have made the block and you'd have called 911. Be like, hey, there was a shooting.
Fuck your weed. Yeah. Just even anonymous.
Something. You went home and was just gonna go about your merry fucking way.
You weren't gonna call us. I know you weren't.
I'm telling you, I was.
Everybody who sits in your chair is just telling us a story. Everybody. Your story's not adding up.
You know there are cameras out there, right? And we're working on getting video. Whenever I get that video, what's it gonna show? What you're saying?
What I'm saying, I'm not gonna change my. That's exactly what happened. I'm not gonna lie about it. I can't do it no other way. I don't know where the gun is. I didn't throw no gun off no interstate. I told you exactly the way I went home.
Did you kill Cheese?
I did not. I did not. I did not. Like I said, I always go to him. Almost every weekend.
How long have you been buying weed from him? About
close to 6 months.
Why do you come to Baton Rouge? I'm sure there's people who
Because
sell
I
weed
use-
closer to home. There's no one sells weed in the Boss.
That I know of. I just moved out there. That's where I've been. I used to stay in DR. So I used to get weed from out there.
Okay.
So I never got weed from nowhere.
How much
Like,
were you planning on buying?
a Q,
Which is what?
which is half a
Half a pound, a quarter pound,
quarter pound.
quarter pound.
That's what I get every time from him. It's either 680 sometime or 700.
Why is it different at different times? It's the
Cause
same way.
he get
Different stuff?
He get different stuff every time.
Is that where an argument might have started?
There's no
Because of the
argument.
price?
No. Like I said, I have 2 jobs. I have the money.
That doesn't, dude. People rob people.
No. She's saying was it the price? No, it was never about the price. He lets me know what the price is before I come. He lets me know what he have before I come. So if I hit
So
him
what
up,
went wrong?
nothing went wrong.
So you said he was trying to service this other car. So did he have weed in his hand?
He had weed.
Was it in a bag? What was it in?
It was in a zip
Ziploc bag?
Yeah. No, like when he come out with the weed, it's all All right. It's like a little package bag like this, but it's zipped at the top, like it's burnt at the top, so it'll be closed.
It's a vacuum seal.
Yeah, like that.
So it's pre-packaged, pre-weighed out.
Yeah.
And he
So-
had yours, and what, you guess he had theirs too?
No. When he came out, he said he was gonna serve them first.
Did you see him holding any weed whenever he came out?
It was in his hand when he came out.
Was it a quarter pound or was it more?
I don't know.
What did it look like?
Under
You've been buying a quarter pound.
It's about either.
What I'm getting at is, did he have just enough weed for you? Or did it look like he had enough weed to service these other people too?
No, it looked like he just had weed for them.
Okay.
Because when he came out, he just had it on his own. And he told me he was going to serve them first. But like I said, every time I come, it's either 600, 680, or 700. So if I hit him up, that's why I always ask him, what do you got? He'll let me know.
Okay, so getting back to him service, did he make it up to their car?
When he was walking up to their car,
Okay,
they jumped out.
okay. Was there any kind of physical confrontation? Did they fight each other?
No, they didn't fight. When they jumped out, the two dudes came out the back. The other one came out the front. The one that came out the front was one who rushed to my car. The other one that came out the passenger seat came to him like this. And the whole time, he don't even much want nothing that's on him. He wanted to take him in the house. He keep telling him to take him in the house. And she's telling him, my people ain't asleep. I'm not taking nobody in the house.
So they never got into a physical confrontation.
No, not no fighting or nothing. Like, he just was right there with him, like trying to make him go in the house.
So he never grabbed him. He never tried to force him in the house. Nothing
can
like
see
that. He,
Alright, if I touch.
Yeah, don't touch.
Alright. This is him.
Okay.
He had a hood on. So he holding him by the jacket like this. He got the gun pointed to him. He telling him, man, bring me in the house, bring me in the house. And she's telling him, man, my people ain't there sleeping. I'm not bringing nobody in the house.
so, you know.
And then the other guy comes to you, gets you out, frisks you, pats you down,
Take out my money,
and
everything.
tells one of the other ones to come grab the gun out your car.
Yeah, because he came around. He was standing right there. He told him to grab the gun. And when he grabs it, he trying to, the dude that talking to Cheese trying to get him to go in the house. So when he cocks my gun, Cheese yanked himself and take off running. And then dude said, dude, get him. And then they chase after him.
Okay. And then what?
And then I jumped in my car.
Which way did you go?
Backed out. Went back out that way, the same way I came in.
Okay.
Told you how I got on the interstate.
You went what up to? I know you told me last
Right
night.
down
You
Sherwood,
on
where they got-
Sherwood. How'd you
right.
get to Sherwood? Did you go up to Old Hammond?
Yeah,
And then you went to Sherwood?
yeah.
And then you came back on Sherwood to the interstate?
Straight like that. When
Yeah.
you turn by Sonic
Yeah. Okay.
and then go straight, and then the interstate is right there.
And you took I-12
Yeah, straight
to
down.
what? Interstate 55?
I don't know.
The one that
the exit that say get up
Hammond?
in the Waters exit.
the one by Hammond?
No, I took the one right. I told you right there by Circle K and
No, I
Chuck
know.
E. Cheese.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the other interstate. After whenever you buy the New Orleans one.
Yeah, the first one that say get off on the New Orleans exit.
Okay. That's
You come
probably
over.
Interstate
You
55.
come over that ramp.
Okay.
So if you want to check,
Took 10?
so if you
Oh yeah.
If you want to check all over there, I'm telling you, I didn't throw no gun out the window or nothing. Get permission to search my house, backyard,
We
everything.
already searched the house. I did that last night. There's no rifle there. I'm waiting, like I told you in the car here, I'm waiting on a search warrant on your vehicle. I'm gonna search your car.
You could have searched the backyards too, man. Even though I got dogs back there, they would have put it up. You could have searched the whole backyard.
Would you be willing to give a sample of your DNA to be tested on this
Yes.
test? You will be? You would?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you go through this form quick, okay? Basically, I'm gonna read through this form, have you sign it. Then I'm gonna take some Q-tips, just rub it into your cheek, okay?
This
Did you touch Cheese at all? Even
Yeah, I touched
even
him.
shake his hand?
No.
Did you touch any part of him?
No. So I'm waiting to get my DNA all to you.
Let me read through this, okay?
Mhm.
And let me know if you understand every one of them, alright? Alright. You have not been promised anything in exchange for consenting to have your saliva taken. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
You have not been threatened, forced, or coerced in any way to compel you to give this voluntary consent for saliva. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
You fully understand you have the right to refuse to have your saliva taken. You understand? Do you agree with that?
Yes,
you
sir.
understand that? You fully understand that you'll fully understand that you have the right to revoke your consent to have your saliva taken. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You fully understand the results of you giving your saliva can be used against you in court. You
Yes, sir.
understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're legally competent and understand this form and your rights. You can read, write, and understand the English language. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you hereby authorize the officers listed below, which will be us, to take a sample of your saliva. Go
Yes,
ahead and initial by each line and then sign it by the X.
'All you gonna do is saliva, no blood?
No, we don't do the blood. We don't do it there. We just do this.
Fingerprints either.
You're gonna get fingerprinted in a little while. We don't do that right now. Right now, just the saliva. $12.14.94.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. All right. Do you have anything to add? Anything to left out? Or that's the whole story. No. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and the interview. You have anything else to add? You got it covered?
You got descriptions of the 3 people you're looking for?
Describe
And the
them,
vehicle?
please. I'm glad you mentioned that.
One is tall, light skin, kind of caramel with dreads and everything. Not as long as mine. Both, but like,
Little twist.
yeah.
Okay.
And one is heavy set, about your height, dark skin,
Okay.
When you say heavy set, what do you mean?
kind of thick, like a little bit between fat and thick, probably a little bit bigger than you. And he has a I say it's not like a really like a fro,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not too high.
Mm-hmm.
Fade on the side. And the other one, he got a low haircut, about my height, but a little bit taller than me, dark skin too.
Which one's duty?
Was the one with the dreads in his head, the little twists,
What kind of car?
a gray Honda.
Honda.
Like I said, they got the H on the front, so it's probably like
We
a
don't know if
Accord.
it's an Accord. You think it's an Accord?
Yeah,
Did you say gray or silver? Do you remember which one it was?
it's gray.
It's gray?
Just gray, silver looking, but it's gray.
You seen that car over there before?
4-door?
Yeah.
So, anything about the car that would make it stand out?
rims, window, any
Didn't
damage?
have no rims, but the windows was kind of tinted. Like if you look at my car got tinted windows, but theirs is more tinted than mine.
Okay.
So you've been dealing with Cheese for about 6 months. So how does he? Obviously, that's how he normally does things, right? He calls you, lets you know if he's got something, calls you back. You never go in his house.
No, I never been in his house. Well, the only time I ever been in his house was when he was staying on Segan. He was staying on Segan and he had his own apartment.
You've never been in this house?
No.
So to your knowledge, he comes to everybody's car.
Yeah.
You never had to get out of your car at
I
his
never
house
had
on
to-
Christmas.
Never had to go in his house.
Okay.
Never.
So it would be safe for us to assume that anybody that was going to pull up at his house to buy weed had to call him first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just pull up at his house.
Okay.
Like you can't. I wouldn't know. Like you can't just.
How did you meet Cheese?
I used to like how I sell my weed. It's like Instagram wise. Like I'll be talking to a couple of people, and then one time he DM'd me. He was like, "Say, bro, I be having smoke on deck. You been eating that shit." I was like, "Alright, I'll try to fuck with you sometime." So I hit him up one time because his price was lower than who I was fucking with.
Okay.
So when I hit him up, that's when he was staying on Segan Lane. I always used to come to him on Segan. He had an apartment out there. One day I went in his apartment before, and that was it. And then after that, I think he got jammed up. So when he got out of jail, he was staying on what you call it, at Glen Oaks. So I used to go to Glen Oaks. It was a house on Glen Oaks. I used to pull up over there.
Same thing.
Too.
Pull up, he comes up to you.
And pull up. Sometimes he'd get in the car.
So when he hit you up on the DM, how quick after y'all were messaging on Instagram did you get his phone number and just started texting him through a phone number?
The first time he hit me up, he gave me his number.
Okay.
So I was already shopping with somebody else.
From then on, it was phone number to phone number.
Yeah. So once he now sometimes I hit him up on Instagram, but sometimes when I call his phone, it'd be off.
You know his Instagram?
That's why I say call him Cheese. It's Cheese. Cheese got pounds, something like that.
Cheese, normal spelling?
Yeah, Cheese got pounds.
Got pounds?
Yeah.
Any underscores, dots, nothing?
No, it's Cheese.
One word?
It's Cheese got pounds if I'm not mistaken, but they got cheese and pounds in it. So when he used to hit me up,
What does
The
his profile picture look like?
I can't remember.
Is it a picture of him?
Yeah, but I can't remember. I can't remember all the profile picture. But once he get the weed, like he used to hit me up. So the first time he hit me up, I was already shopping with somebody else. So once I hit him up the first time, he told me what his price was. It was lower than the dude I was shopping with. So I came to him the first time just to try it out. And I came to him the first time he was staying off a seat. So that first time went from there on to just me shopping with him after that. Like if he don't got something, then I go back to the regular dude I always shop with.
What is he? That's all he sells is weed?
Well, that's all I buy, so that's all I know about.
Okay.
I don't know if he said anything else. So sometimes he'll hit me up and I'll still be having weed. But sometimes when he hit me up, I already went and shop with somebody else because he didn't have it then. So it's him and somebody else that I shop with. So if he don't got it, I go to somebody else. I go to my other plug. If my plug go out of town, I go to him.
Where's
So-
that plug at?
Is it in Baton Rouge?
Same place we had in Parktown.
In Parktown?
Yeah.
What street? I ain't going in the house. I'm just curious.
I think 48.
You ever heard that name before, Duty?
Have I ever heard that?
Yeah, did that name ring a bell? I mean, are you familiar with that nickname?
I heard the name Duty before, but that's not the person I seen. Is what so I heard the name Duty before. But all three of them, if I see them, I could recognize them. Like even on Instagram, if I could see them, I could recognize them.
How would you go about finding them? Just scrolling
I
through
mean,
all
how do I
these
find
people?
these people? These people that you say
I
that
mean,
this-
if you could look on his Instagram, he got
I
followers.
can't find his Instagram.
That's his Instagram name, though.
It's not. There's no Cheese Got Pounds.
That's his
Unless it's spelled differently. I mean, but you're saying that is
Yes,
it
they got
CHEESE or is it CHEEZ or is
No, it's
it
not Z. It's S.
CHEE? Look, CHEESE got Ounds. OUNDS.
If you want me to put my Instagram in for you, I could.
Right now.
Like,
What's yours?
Mine is WN3 Black.
All one word?
Yeah.
Is that one?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Let's see if I can find it.
Because we have DM. That's what I was saying. If you could get into my Instagram, then you probably can find his Instagram name.
When's the last time you DM'd him on Instagram?
Well, the last,
About how long was it?
last time he DM'd me was about either 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks ago.
So it wasn't that long ago. Okay. I mean, anything else that I mean, if I need to find these so said people, where do I need to look? Instagram would be the first bet.
Yes. If you look on there and you see like anybody that you think fit the description and you point it to me, I can point them out
Well,
for you.
it can't work that way. We can't just keep doing like photograph lineups.
No,
just
I'm saying-
we can't do just.
No, I'm not saying today. I'm just saying if you go do your investigation
Mm-hmm.
and you come up on every description I just give you, you point it out to me.
You could ID them.
Yes. Yes.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'm gonna keep investigating this, okay? But for right now, it doesn't change things. Okay, I want you to realize that you're still under arrest for Jesus murder. Okay. I'm just being real with you, man. I'm just being straight. I don't know if I believe you because it's awfully convenient. If it went down the way it went down, then it is what it is. But that's an awfully convenient story.
That's what I'm
Okay.
trying. I'm
And
trying
then
to do
the
whatever.
fact that you did not come forward, that shit rose me the wrong way. The fact that you distanced yourself from your gun. Did it shoot normal 223 or what did it shoot?
It's not a it don't shoot 223. It shoot 300 blackout.
300 blackout?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just it got a 223 and a 5.52.
5.56.
The 5.56 mag, but it don't shoot that.
Right.
It only shoot
It's a special round.
Yeah, it only
Yeah, it's a
shoot
300 blackout
yeah,
round.
it only shoot that.
Detectives escalate their questioning, focusing on Collie's potential role in facilitating the robbery. They confront him with the inconsistencies in his timeline and interactions with Macion. Kollie begins to falter, admitting he knew about the robbery after the fact, but claiming he wasn't involved in planning it. This phase underscores the detective's strategy of isolating Kollie psychologically, emphasizing his unique position in the case. By portraying him as a critical link in the chain of events, they increase the pressure for him to provide more information about his co-defendants.
That's the magazine that come with it.
Okay.
Do you normally keep that gun in your car
Yes,
at all times?
yes.
You don't bring it in your house?
I have kids in the house.
Why keep it in the car?
I don't bring it in the house.
Why get a gun at all if you can't use it for protection inside your own home?
I have my child in the house.
Why have it if you're not going to use it, period? Because clearly you didn't. Clearly you saw shit going down.
No.
Why do you grab it?
I ride with it all the time.
Okay, but what good is it going to do you if you get it fucking taken from you? Right?
I mean,
What good is it?
we go hunting. Like, backyard, that's why I said you could either want to search my backyard if you wanted to. We go in the backyard, deep in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
We shoot squirrels, we shoot rabbits, we shoot raccoons.
Okay.
That's all we do. So, no, I don't keep the gun in the house.
No, I'm talking about in your car, though. What good is it in your car if you're going to get taken from you? Like you did, supposedly.
I didn't expect none of that.
Why did you grab it? You said you saw them get out and they were armed. Why did you grab your gun?
It ran up on me. I'm like I said, I've never been in that position. Like, I keep telling, I'm not built like that. I got it for exactly that purpose. My girlfriend uncle ordered him one online for him to go hunt. Not the same
You
kind.
got it for hunting. You didn't get it for protection.
I didn't get it to go shoot nobody, is what I'm saying. They go hunting with their guns. When he ordered his, man, go order yours, man.
Yeah.
It's a payment plan. You get on a payment plan. So I went and did the same thing, and that's what we go do. Even he does the same thing. He got a child in his house, so he don't keep his gun in his house.
Real quick, keep going.
Yeah.
So he don't keep his gun in his house. He keep his gun in his car. But what he have is a AR
Yeah.
that shoot
Normal AR rounds.
yes, not like mine.
I don't know. I don't know.
So just real quick, just so we can get where you pulled up at and where this other car was. Can you draw it? If this is the street, and this is his house, and these are his neighbor's houses.
It's his house.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 cars in the driveway.
Okay. Draw them. Just put little boxes.
That's the driveway right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 1 car right here.
Off the driveway?
No, in the driveway that's pulled up all the way to the house.
Okay.
Okay.
And you got the Honda right here with the missing bumper.
That's one of their cars.
That's cheese. That's cheese.
Okay.
All right. They Honda right here.
Whenever you came in, did you come from this way or did you come from this way?
No, I came from this way.
Okay.
So when I came in, right here.
Okay.
It's my car right here.
Okay.
But it's pulled. The side of it is facing a little bit inward to the driveway, like facing this car a little bit.
So it's kind of diagonal.
Yeah, so
at
it's
an
pointing
angle.
like this way. Yeah. So when I left out like that.
I guess I'm confused. Because you just said the front end of your car was pointed to that other car. So which
Not
one's
this
the
car.
which one?
This is.
Which way is the front of your car?
Wait, let me draw it right. This is the front of my car.
Okay.
So
So,
when
you
I pulled
came
I
in.
pulled in right here.
You faced the car a little. You faced the
I faced
house a
the-
little bit.
Yeah.
Why would you park like that?
That's why. That's how he told me to park. He told me to
Stick all
park.
out in the road. So if a
He-
police car is driving by, y'all look
He
like
told
y'all
me to
doing
park.
something
He
fishy.
told me to park in front of Honda. That's how far the Honda was.
Okay. He told
It
you
has
to
no
park
phone.
behind
every
the
time
Honda,
I-
but you couldn't pull in the driveway all the way. Is what you're saying?
He told me to park in front of the Honda. He didn't say
This
park
which
behind
Honda?
it.
This one or this one?
This one. This is his Honda.
Oh, was it facing out?
Yeah.
That's why he mean in front. It's
That's why I'm
facing the right way.
This one, the Honda is broken. This one is the Nissan. They had a Nissan in their driveway. This was parked in.
Okay.
So the back is out and the front is in.
Okay.
This one is parked just like this, like it don't move every
So
time it comes.
so you had to back out, go make a U-turn in the street, and go back the other way when you left.
Exactly like this.
Backed out.
Okay.
Which way did Cheese run?
He ran this way.
So they're shooting that way. Why are you driving that way? Why aren't you driving away?
That's the only way I know how to leave out. It's always how I leave out.
But if you think people
I'm
are
telling you,
shooting,
But if people
you
are
just
shooting
take
that
off.
direction, you're just gonna go that direction?
When I pull, that's what I'm saying.
Worry about it later.
When I jumped in my car and pulled off and was pulling off, it's when they started shooting. I'm telling you, every time I come, I leave out the same way.
That's the only way you know.
That's the only way I know. Every time I come to the house, I still use GPS to get to his house.
Okay.
But
That's
they
what I'm
already
saying.
started chasing it.
Yes.
So you didn't hear the shots.
I heard the shots when I was leaving
You
out.
didn't see
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see. That's why I called my gun and stole it. That's why every time I come, I park right there.
So you were assuming he got shot with your gun?
He took my gun and cocked it. I never ride with one in the head. I never had one in the head. Never.
How would he know that?
I never have one in the head.
But how would he know to cock it? How would he know that it's not ready to go?
When that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Okay.
If
If
you
you
looked
don't-
at it, if you looked at it,
If you don't know,
looked
say
at
you
it,
don't know.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. If you looked at it or if you didn't look at it, I don't know. But he cocked it. I never ride with one in the head. Like never. I never. Even when I get home, my gun never has one in the head unless we go hunt. Now when we go in the backyard, yeah, I'll pull one in the head just in case I see a rabbit or we see a squirrel, and then But after that, if we don't, I take it back out the head and put it right back in my car. Every time I come, this is exactly how I leave out. Every time I come to this house, I still use GPS. That's what I'm saying. Whenever you get the chance to get my phone, it will show all that. I still use GPS every time I come to this house.
Speaking of that, your phone have a passcode?
My phone have a passcode? Yes, it do.
Can I have it?
Yes, you can.
What is it?
051897.
051897. What am I going to see in your phone?
What are you going to see?
Yeah, I mean anything. What am I going to see regarding this incident in your phone? Tell me now. Did you text message people about it?
No. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I wouldn't give you the password to my phone.
You'd be surprised.
Brag about shit that I didn't do. No.
So is there going to be anything in your phone regarding this incident? Other than the conversation between you and she setting this up, is there going to be anything in there about this incident?
No.
We gonna find a duty in your phone?
A duty? I don't have no duty, man. I don't have no friends named Duty. But you can also check on my Instagram if you want. And I have a lot of Instagram followers, more than Chiefs do. I have almost 10,000
Yeah, I saw
followers.
that. WN3 Black.
Yes, sir. So you can go to my DM and try to search the name of them and see if it'll pop up in my DM. If it'll pop up in my DM, then you can go to all old conversations and everything else, so you can see.
I'll just probably end up getting your records for it from Instagram. Anything else you can think of? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and conclude this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you back to your cell. Check on your food, let you eat, and then we'll be on our way
Okay. Well,
to the parish prison over here. Okay?
you said it's going to do some numbers, please.
I will. I'm not doing it right now. I'm gonna print up your phone records, and whenever we get there, before we do it, we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna write down some phone numbers for you. Okay? I haven't changed my mind. We're gonna do that. Okay? But lady, I can only do one thing at a time. Okay?
Because I don't really know what's up there and I haven't.
Well, you're gonna get it taken care of. Don't worry. Promise you. Come on. Follow her. All right, Mr. Kollie. So, we're at First District. We're about to get you processed, and you indicated that basically you wanted to talk some more. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you sign another form, but we're just gonna go over your rights again, make sure everything's still on the same page, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions and to have them with you during any question. You have the right to this advice in presence of a lawyer, even if you cannot afford to hire one. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, the court will appoint one to represent you. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand all of that? Okay, having that in mind, you still wish to speak to us? Okay. The ball's in your court.
At night I was supposed to get weed from Cheese.
The night of Monday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hit him up. Asked him, was it gonna be the same price? He said, yeah. I was like, after I eat my dinner, I'm gonna come through. One of my friends called me, named Stanker. He called me, you coming to the yard tonight? I might need some smoke. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming cop some shit later on. He like, alright, well, when you come and pick me up, I'm like, alright. He hit me up again. He was like, can my little brother come? I'm like, who is your little brother? He screenshotted a picture of when dude commented on me and one of my son's picture. So I
It
was
was a
like,
picture of what?
he said, can my little brother come?
Uh-huh.
I asked him, who is your little brother?
Okay.
So he screenshotted a comment that dude commented under one of me and my son's picture for his birthday. So he showed me that.
Showing you who it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, okay, fine. So that night I picked him up off of the boulevard, Sherwood Boulevard, the province.
Bluewater Province?
Yeah, but the apartments was Kingston Point.
Okay. That's on North Harrell's Ferry, isn't that, does that sound right?
No, it's not.
It's on Bluewater Province?
Yeah,
They are? Okay,
That's,
okay.
they were renovated. I used to do security over there.
Okay.
Big ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big complex, yeah.
So I picked them up. So I was supposed to get a Q. They were supposed to get 2 ounces. So I'm like, all right, cool, fine. My gun in the back seat, Stanker in the front seat with me, and his supposed to be little brother in the back seat. While we on the way there, he asked me, "That gun in your name, huh, Stanker?" I said, "Yeah, so you know everything I get in my name." He's like, all right, cool. So dude was playing with the gun. He like, "Man, one in the head?" I'm like, "No, I don't know how one in the head. Why?" They're like, "Man, just in case something go wrong." I'm like, "Be cool, dude. Be cool. I always shot with him, so ain't no big deal." He's like, "I'm just saying, son." I'm like, "For real, you ain't no bullshit, nigga. If he ain't got it, he's just gonna tell you he ain't got it." He's like, "But man, look, I'm just gonna put one in the head just to be on the safe side." I was like, "All right, son, whatever." So he puts one in the head.
That's the little brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
that he calls his little brother. They're not really.
Right.
So we get there. I didn't pull up halfway. I pulled up all the way in the driveway.
So you're in his driveway.
Yeah, I was in the driveway. So I called him.
Was there a Honda Accord out there?
No, it was a Honda Accord.
Come.
So
Call him up.
I called him. He answered the phone. I'm like, "I'm outside." He's like, "All right, I'm finna come." When he came, I told him, what you came with? He said, I only came with 2 ounces. I was like, man, I needed the whole cube. I was like, well, they backed that one 2 ounces, so you could give it to them. He like, all right. I rolled the window down. While I rolled the window down, doing the pass, he hopped out on.
He exited the vehicle?
He exited the vehicle, and Cheese dropped the weed. Cheese dropped the weed. I hopped out the car. Man, stop. That gun in my name. Like, don't chase him. He dropped the weed already, so what you doing? I thought y'all came to buy the weed. He still chasing him.
So Cheese immediately ran away?
Cheese, when he, all right, we sitting in the car. I rolled the window down, because that's how
So
always
real quick,
handled
okay,
it.
so he went to the Cheese went to the passenger
He
side?
went to the passenger, not the passenger,
The rear passenger
the rear
side.
passenger, the right hand
Okay, so
side.
he got out of that side.
And nobody had touched that door.
Okay. And Cheese dropped the weed.
You could slap it for fingerprints.
Okay.
Nobody had touched that door.
Okay.
The right passenger side. So I'm rolling the window down. While I'm rolling the window down, he opens the door.
Okay.
He opened the door and hopped out with my gun in his hand.
Okay.
Cheese takes off running.
The same way you said earlier.
Yeah, but Cheese drops the weed.
Okay.
I'm like, son, what is you doing? He's still chasing him.
Okay.
I heard the gunshots go off. I put my car in reverse. He hops in the car. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why did you shoot him? He upped on me, son. He upped on me. I say, son, I thought y'all came to buy the weed. Man, we was gonna get the weed. I say, man, he even dropped the weed, son. Why did you shoot him? That fucking gun in my name.
Yeah.
Bitch, go ahead.
Okay.
So his thing was Cheese upped on him, but Cheese never. Every time I came, Cheese never had a gun.
Okay.
I never seen Cheese with a gun.
So Monday night, you did not see Cheese with a gun.
I did not see Cheese with a gun.
What did your buddy do? Was it Stinker?
Yeah.
What was he doing the whole
He
time?
hopped out the car and grabbed the weed. And
After it
Cheese
was
dropped. Yes.
Okay.
He grabbed the weed, hopped in the car. The whole way on, like, son.
So
son.
after,
Yeah.
where do you go from here?
So they all got back in your car though.
Yes.
Okay, with the gun. Okay.
Back to Kingston Point.
Okay.
So while I'm driving, I'm like, son, why the fuck? He said he seen his life flash before his eyes, because when he was chasing Cheese turned around and upped on him. But I heard the gunshots go off.
Yeah.
I know how my gun sound.
Okay.
I never heard no other type of gunshot go
Yeah.
off. All I heard was my gun go off.
Okay. How many times did you hear it go off?
I asked him, how many times did you shoot him, son?
You said.
He said a couple of times. He ain't ready to give me no number.
Okay.
So I'm pissed off. I'm arguing with him though. I'm arguing with them the whole time. And then Stinger said, shit, man, I would have done the same thing too. If he would have upped on me, I'm like, something, but I didn't hear no other gunshots.
Yeah.
I said, the man took off running. If that's what y'all was planning to do, should have never included me.
Right.
This gun is in my name. So they're like, man, just call it in stolen. Just call it in stolen.
Okay.
So once we get to the apartment, he like, fuck it, I'm taking this gun, son. Cause you're not about to go tell him I'm taking this gun.
Okay.
I'm like, alright, son, do whatever you want. And then the weed, he was like, man, you want something? I'm like, no, son, I don't want it. Like, that's not what I came here for.
Did y'all go into an apartment or you just dropped them?
I dropped them off.
Okay,
Like,
so you-
right at the front of
You
the
don't know
car.
what apartment number they were coming from?
No. But I
Whenever
know
you
that's where
picked them up, what did you?
I picked them up from coming out the fence.
Okay, so you
I
again,
don't
you
know.
didn't
I
go
don't
pull
know.
up by
No, I
apartment
didn't pull
three.
up by apartment number or whatever else.
What did he call this other guy? What did Stinker call him? Did he have a name?
Yeah, so
No
name.
nickname?
But like I said,
What was
on
on the
Instagram.
screenshot? So it's his. It'll be his Instagram name.
Yeah. Because he commented happy birthday on one of my son's picture.
Okay. And that picture should be in the text message between you and him.
I don't know.
Well, how did he send you that?
I don't know if it's still in my phone is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But it's still on Instagram.
Why wouldn't it be on your phone? Did you delete it?
Yes, I did.
What else have you deleted from your phone?
That's it.
Did you delete the conversation between him? So you deleted the whole conversation between
That
him?
was the only conversation right there.
Is that
The other time I called him I just called him on the phone.
Is that person? Are they saved as a contact, or you just have them as a number?
No, I just got him as a number, but I know the number.
You know it.
Yes, I do. So if you look at the call, just on Wednesday he called me. up
You know
with
the
another-
number offhand? Like right now, you can tell it to me.
No, it's a 993 number. I know it start with 993. That's the only
And you
993.
spoke with him You was
that night. The same night. Because
What
he kept
time
calling
about?
The same time it happened, he kept calling me.
Okay,
Telling me, call the gun and stolen, son. Call the gun and
so it
stolen.
was later that night.
While I was leaving, he was,
After you dropped him off?
yeah, he
Okay.
was even telling me to come back so we could talk about,
And it was 225-993 number?
yeah, he was even telling me to come back so we could talk about,
Okay.
And who
So
was
we
that?
got-
That was Stanka?
yeah, that was Stanger that kept calling me because that's his phone.
What is Stanka's Instagram?
ITS, another S, Stanker. Hold on.
IS
ITSS,
Stanka?
yeah, hold after it. Let me see. I'll be
I
able to
got
tell
it.
you.
Yeah, we got it. That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So describe the other guy.
The same description I did. Caramel, twist his head.
Okay.
And
So
so-
the description of duty
Yeah,
is,
that was him.
is him.
Yeah.
And then he's the heavy set guy.
Yeah.
So was there a third or
No.
there was no third?
That's it. And called me off another number. Well, the whole night I felt like they was trying to set me up
Before or after?
after
Why?
because they kept calling me back.
Do you know you live in Laplace?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where you live in Laplace?
Yeah.
Okay.
He kept calling me back and he was like, I think you should come back so we could talk about what would happen if you if that gun come back in your name.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I never went back.
Okay.
Because I felt like something was gonna happen. And then he stopped calling me off that 993 number. He called me off the 618 number.
Is it a 225-618? That same night?
No,
When was that?
like Wednesday. He called me Wednesday and Tuesday.
What's your Instagram? Is yours blocked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is
One WN3
yeah.
black.
WN3 black. What's that stand? What does that stand for?
It's supposed to be one black. Like I had a friend. His name was One.
Mm-hmm.
He died
Okay.
on his birthday, so his name was WNE. I had it at WNE, but somebody stole that name. So once I went to remake it, I couldn't make it as an E no more, so I just put a 3.
How long have you known Stanka?
Grew up together.
Okay.
Do you happen to know his real name?
Top.
Tyler.
His fast.
How old is he?
In his 20s.
In his 20s?
Yeah.
Okay. And was this the first time you met this other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he always was Stinker. But it's the first time I ever been in touch or contact with him.
How old is he?
So,
Younger, older,
I mean,
same age?
did he look
How
to be
old?
about the same age, or did he look to be a little younger than
Uh,
older?
He's way taller than me, so I don't know. He probably
Hard to tell.
20s too, yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can find him. Okay, we're going to see if we can find him and show you some pictures. If you,
But one thing, man. Not gonna say I told.
not right this second. I mean, eventually, like she was saying, once I ID these people and charge them, okay, they're going to have access to the case file too. So once that happens, now that's way down the road, but it's going to be that we got this info from you.
Know what you mean way down the road?
I mean, not right away, but come court time down the road, like it could be a year, it could be 5 years, it could be 6 months. But whenever they have access, I'm gonna have basically I have to put you giving me this because I'm gonna have to explain to the court why I would arrest these people. Okay, and that's gonna be basis from your statement. Okay, so they have the right to get that, and you have the right to face your accuser. Okay? You're stating that they're involved in what their involvement is. Okay? So they have the right to see that. Okay? So eventually they'll know. But right away, I'm not going to tell them. She's not going to tell them. Okay? Now, like she said also, they may be able to surmise and assume, but we're not going to say
It sounds like they're already assuming or they're worried about you talking.
Right.
If they're trying to get you back over there.
He called me Wednesday while I was laying down.
What do you say?
He called me over a different number.
What do you say?
He was like, man, look. Because I was like, I already called and he stole this, saying you don't have to keep calling me.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I ain't even talking about that, son. You need to come over here so we can talk about what we gonna say when it come back on you. I hung the phone up. I never called him. I never answered the phone again.
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
Well,
If I go over there, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's two of y'all wanted me.
no, you
Y'all still
And they
got my
got your
gun.
rifle.
and they got your gun.
Yeah.
So that's probably a safe assumption. You're probably not far off in that.
But at this point, it sounds like you don't really have much of a choice. It's either help
You
us
take
get
it.
them locked up to where they can't get
I
out.
just take the charge.
Right.
And to be honest, I have too much to lose.
Right.
Like coming in, I want to be big head. Like, all right, fuck it, just go in there and just make up a story and take the charge for it. I got a woman at home. I just had to.
What made you decide to want to complain?
Really? You harsh.
How
In the final segment, detectives press Kollie to clarify his knowledge of the robbery and the aftermath. He admits to helping Mackie and Westmore evade capture, describing it as a moment of poor judgment rather than complicity. His tone shifts between resignation and defensiveness, suggesting he's aware of the legal consequences, but still unwilling to fully implicate himself. Forensic analysts would interpret this as Kollie's attempt to strike a balance between cooperation and self-preservation, a strategy often seen in cases involving multiple defendants.
She got a better adjustment on her face. When I look at you, I don't even much want to talk. You be scaring the shit out of me. I'm just being honest. You be scaring
it's the bald head,
you be
huh?
scaring the shit out of me.
Well, I
But
mean, too.
when she talk calm and easy.
Yeah.
So like just talking like when I took her to like
Yeah.
the whole car
You
ride.
feel more comfortable talking about it.
When I took the car ride, man, and that's why I kept asking you about the charges and everything else.
Yeah.
So when I asked you that,
Yeah.
and you told me what it was, and I can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm finna, whether it's 20 years or 10 years,
First-degree murder is automatic life without parole. That's the rest of your life locked up. That's if you don't get the death penalty.
see? So
You'd be lucky to get 20 years.
I'd be sitting in a jail cell for life.
Yeah.
For something I didn't do, didn't even want to happen.
Right.
And that's the first time I ever brought them around him. So, wrong decision. Altogether. I should just went like I always go by myself.
Right.
But he said he wanted to get some smoke too. I'm like, all right, I'll bring it to my blood.
Did you ever know of Stanka jacking people before being involved in this?
Yeah, but I never did it with him.
Okay.
Like, he did it with other people.
Okay.
But, like, if they go do that type of shit, like, it's on y'all.
Right. Had nothing to do with you.
It's nothing to do with me. I never
So
did
you had never been around every day.
No.
You knew he's done it before.
Yeah, because I say why, because one time I was on Instagram and I seen a video of him and one of our other friends get into a fight in at a gas station, inside the gas station. It was all over social media because the dude put it in a song or whatever. So when I called him, I'm like, man, what y'all doing fighting the gas station? He was like, because the dude, they wanted to get some weed and the dude to drive up on the dude. So when the dude people found out, they caught him at the store lacking. So they beat him up. So yeah, that time I knew this way. But
Well, look, we're gonna go see if we can.
Has he we're gonna try to find him, but has he been arrested in Baton Rouge before, Tyler?
yes,
For armed robbery?
yes.
About how long ago? We're just trying to find a way the quickest way to find out who it
Probably
is.
2 years.
Okay.
And do you know how long he's lived in Boulevard Providence?
He don't stay at that bar.
Where does he stay?
That's his supposed little brother that stay over there.
Okay, so where does Tyler stay?
He stay Fuck, I don't know the address, but I know the exact house.
What's it by? Like, do you know a nearby road so we kind of have an area?
When you go down Old Hammond, heading towards O'Neill, what's that street right there? Before you get to it, it's, they got Brothers right there at that light. They got Brothers.
The new one?
That's Blue Water Province, isn't it?
Millerville?
No, you pass before you get to Millerville. Before you get to Millerville, they got wait, I'm picturing it. They got a Brothers right on the left hand side. They got another gas station right there. I think they got Whole's Food right there.
You know what you're talking
And they
about?
got a Domino's right down the street.
Is that by
Where?
Woodwood?
And it's the little street that makes a loop?
Yeah, but right at the light where the
Flannery.
right at that
Where the
light.
bridge has been out.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can't go left.
Yeah.
So it's right. You turn right in that neighborhood.
He's listening. Flannery.
Okay.
It's right when you turn right in that neighborhood. So there's a right hand. When you make a right, they house.
So he's opposite of
They
Flannery.
got-
He's in the neighborhood.
Yeah. They got
houses.
He's been there for a while.
yeah. That's it. That's where you stay.
Okay.
They got has a brick house and they got a little water fountain thing.
Who's he live there with?
Mother
His mother. Do you know her name? Or do you know his sister's name?
Imani.
Imani?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you don't know the last name.
And got a gold Toyota and they got a bug in the driveway.
That's for mom and sister.
He be driving the Toyota sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have his own vehicle.
No.
Okay.
But the bug is yellow and it's in the driveway too.
That's okay.
It's a brick house, a brick driveway too.
Okay. Let's go do some digging. Okay. And we'll be back in a minute. Okay. And again, you don't know the little brother's name.
No, that's why I was saying like, whenever you get my phone,
I'll get the phone, and
All right.
I just don't know when it's going to be. I was going to go after we were done, but
yeah,
this takes
and I
time.
can show you. Where he was under one of the pictures at.
Okay.
I don't think he did it. There's a comment in it,
Okay.
so I can show you that, and I'll be able to point you.
Okay. We'll be back in a minute. Okay. Do you need anything?
Okay.
You don't use the bathroom?
And I'm really
You relieved?
Good.
Your demeanor is better. Your demeanor is better.
Yes, man. Talking to her like. No, I'm not saying you're bad because you even got me on lunch, so I'm not saying you're bad. It's just when I look at you, I'm like, man, this man gonna give me hell. And then when I put her to the
But have I
side,
given you hell?
no.
No.
But when I put her to the side, it's like she explained it more to me.
Got it.
Cause
Okay. We'll be back in a minute, okay?
Alright.
All right. Bono, what's up, man? When was done?
Huh?
When was done? That guy who was just in here is going to show you some pictures, and then we'll be done. Okay?
I feel relief gonna tell him, but now I'm scared, bro.
I understand.
I'm scared, bro.
Let me call you back in a minute. I get it. I get it. I can't make you look at these pictures. That's up to you. You know? Yeah, I get it. I'd be scared too. It's some serious shit. But at the same time, you want to take something for the rest of your life for something that you say you didn't do? You know, you gotta weigh both of them. You know?
I'm scared of retaliation, bro. Scared of that part.
I mean, that's understandable.
Hey, one moment I'm good, the next moment I'm
Yeah.
scared as shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing that I can say or do that's gonna help that. That's something for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not in your shoes. So while I can understand you being terrified, I still don't know what it feels like. You understand what I'm saying? You know? Do you want to just go ahead and look at the pictures and get it over with?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So go ahead and get up. Go ahead and get up and have a seat in there. I'm gonna have him come back. Okay. Have a seat on the same spot that you were in. Okay. I'm gonna have him come in here. He's gonna read something to you, show you some pictures, and we'll be done. Okay.
Still dealing with y'all.
The guy who's gonna come has to be somebody who doesn't know about the case.
Yeah, but I'm saying after him.
After him, correct. It's gonna be me and Detective Lacoste. Yes. Okay. Okay.
All right, man. Let's go over this form with you, all right?
All right.
All right, you listening?
Yeah, listen, bro.
All right, man. You'll be asked to look at a series of photographs. The perpetrator may or may not be present in an identification procedure. The identification procedure is used not only to identify guilty parties, but also to eliminate innocent persons from suspicion. I do not know whether the person being investigated is included in this series. Individuals present in the series may not appear exactly as they did on the date of the incident because of features such as head hair or facial hair are subject to change. Should you identify someone, I'll ask you to describe in your own words how certain you are. The individuals are not configured in any particular order. Regardless of whether you make an identification, we will continue to investigate this incident. Since this is an ongoing investigation, you should not discuss the identification procedures or results. You understand that?
Yeah.
All right, man. Just do me a favor to sign right there saying that you went over this for me. All right, man. We're gonna put a picture right here, man. If you see somebody you recognize, just let me know how you recognize them. Okay? You ready? Which number is that?
Number 2.
Okay. How do you know that person?
That's what I have my gun.
Okay. Do me a favor. I want you to circle the entire picture for me. Can you put your initials inside the circle for me? Put the date underneath it. It's going to be 11/15/19. And then we're going to put the time. Put 4:17 p.m. Man, this little form we got to fill out, and then we'll be done with this one, all right? Print your name for me right here. I don't know what your name is. You can print it right there. All right, man, let's go over this form real quick, okay? We're almost done, man.
It's not even really about this, man. I'm scared of retaliation against me.
Mm-hmm. All right, man, you ready? This is the first question. Were you shown a photographic lineup?
Huh?
Were you shown a photographic lineup? Did I show you this lineup right here?
Yes.
All right. How many photographs are on this lineup?
6.
All right, I'll put 6 right there. Did you identify any of the photographs or persons in the lineup?
Yes.
All right. How is that person pictured, observed, or how do you know that person?
Number 2.
Well, how do you know them? It can be real generic. It doesn't have to be a long paragraph. Just how do you know this person?
A friend of my friends.
You can write that down. All right, number 5. When did you last see the person you identified prior to viewing the photographic lineup? When's the last time you saw him?
Oh, the day was Monday.
It was just past Monday?
This Monday. The 12th was Monday.
Was the 11th.
Monday was the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was the 12th.
Tuesday was the 12th. Was it Monday or Tuesday?
It was Monday.
Okay. You just said you put this past Monday. Alright, number 6. Had you any time previous to viewing the photographic lineup ever seen a photograph of the person you identified? You ever seen a picture of him before you saw this picture? Facebook, Instagram, and then you're going to put, how long did you view this photographic lineup before you identified the person you selected?
Right, so
Alright, man, what's your confidence level? How confident that you picked the right person? 100%? Alright. Do me a favor, just sign your name right there. You remember the instructions that I read to you before? It's the same thing you're gonna do with this one, okay? It's the last lineup I need to show you, okay? Do you need me to go over those instructions again? Okay. Same thing.
I ask you one question. It ain't get kind of real. We gonna be in the same cell.
I don't know anything about what's going on. I'm just showing you a lineup. That's a question that you need to ask the detective, okay?
Okay.
Which number did you circle?
4.
Okay. And put 4:21 p.m. How's that person known to you?
Friend.
Is a friend? Okay. And how is he related to this case?
He was in my car,
He was in your car?
and it all happened.
Okay. Same thing we did on our last one. Just print your name for me right here. You don't worry about that. We'll take care of that right there. Go back there. First one, we showing the lineup. How many photographs are in the lineup? Did you identify any of the photographs or persons in the lineup? Alright, how is that person known to you? When's the last time you seen the person you identified prior to seeing this? Alright, and when you say Monday, you mean the Monday that this past Monday that just occurred, right? Okay. Number 6, had you at any time previous to viewing a photographic lineup ever seen a photograph of the person? Have you ever seen a picture of him before you saw this picture?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay, just say yes. How long did you view the photographic lineup before you pick out the person that you identified? Right away. How confident are you? Alright, sign right there. Alright, my job is done. I'll tell them that I'm finished and they'll come back and speak to you, okay?
Bono Kollie was sent to prison for 5 years. The man Bono identified as his accomplice got 20 years.
Bono Kollie's interrogation highlights the psychological tug-of-war between loyalty and self-preservation. Detectives skillfully leverage evidence, contradictions, and emotional appeals to push Kollie toward greater transparency. While he admits to limited involvement, his evasive responses leave questions about the full extent of his knowledge and role in the crime. For more gripping analyses of real-life interrogations, subscribe to Inside Evil Interrogations. Join us next time as we uncover the strategies that bring truth to light in the most complex cases.